generally don't talk a lot on video just because of my self-critical personality. I don't like my voice. I think people judge it. But I'm getting past that and focusing on what I like and to love myself more. And I can't love myself through others. So if I want to share my journey with others, I have to use my own voice and not the voice of others. In my head, physically as I speak. So as I start to document my journey more of mental health within my family, myself, and how I continue to overcome this by self-reflection, accountability, taking ownership of my mistakes and knowing that they were only mistakes, and I turn them into lessons so I can better myself and maybe have a small impact on somebody else's journey when they feel alone. But most of all, I gotta remember I'm doing this through my faith in my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He keeps revealing things to me, and with more clarity that I've obtained, I'm able to hear Him more. And I feel blessed. You can't reflect on, I wish I knew it before, because in God's timing, it comes at a perfect time. And I have to accept that blessing now. Now, wish it was earlier. I really love the sounds of the birds. It's like nature speaks to you. As I self-reflect and the accountability that I'm making myself take ownership of is a step in the mental health journey. And everybody's going to come to this point in their own time. What works for me may not work for other people. At my time stamp in life, when I come to this, won't be the same time stamps that others find. But without self-reflection and looking backwards and learning from those things that, as a society, calls mistakes, we can turn them into lessons so we don't repeat that same history. And many times we don't want to share those mistakes because of fear of judgment from others. And that only hinders our recovery and hinders our journey in life looking forward. We have to look inward and upward through the journey, not through the glasses of society. As a mother whose children have suffered from depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizoaffective, PTSD, in the past I always tried to fix the world for my children, and that didn't result in any good outcomes, because we get to remember we can't fix ourselves, let alone not others. In my opinion, I better myself through my relationship with Christ. To help anyone, I can't fix them. I can't make it better, only by walking alongside them with that journey, and not to lecture, not to preach to them, but to listen and let them vent, as at times I need to vent. And just because I want to speak in a different manner than they do doesn't mean either one is right or wrong. We all have to choose our own path in healing and realize that we all have an influence. Leaders isn't about a title, position, or a status. As Craig Rochelle and Tim Tebow spoke of on this month's podcast, leadership is about influence. And each and one of us have influence. And it can be negative or positive. So I'm choosing the positive. Just because I'm speaking on a subject that society perceives as negative, it's not negative. It's a journey that we all have to face in this life. And we have to focus on the positive. I choose to try to be a positive influence on everyone that walks into my life, or I may walk into theirs. Let's not let society judge what is negative and what is positive. My relationship with Christ already defines that for me. Find that definition for yourself and hike on.